Good morning, y'all. This is your girl B with Roots and Remedy Botanicals, and this is gonna be a long post because I got some stuff to say, and I'm so excited. Okay, number one. So I came for my last week of work here in Montgomery, Alabama this week, and so I decided to bring samples of my 3 body butter fragrances that I have right now available. And so I was like, let me bring samples so people could try. Now I gave it out to a select few people who I knew would wear body butters. Not everybody wears body butters. Not everybody moisturizes their skin. I'm cool with that. So the people who I knew would want to try it, I gave them samples. I let them choose whatever samples they wanted in the bag. Like stick your hand in the bag, pick whatever flavor you want. I said we have a fresh and clean, we have a fruity, and we have a sweet. Pick whichever one, whatever rocks your world. So everybody picked what they wanted, and the reviews have been amazing. Okay, so one of my coworkers, she actually purchased a jar of my butter last week, so I brought that for her this week. And so she loved it. And of course, typically when you buy a jar of butter for me or whatever, I typically give you samples of the other things that are available. So she got 2 samples of the other butters, plus she got a sample of my turmeric soap, my golden soap. So she got a sample of that as well. But they love my stuff, y'all. I mean, I kind of knew that they would love my stuff, because my shit is amazing. But it's always good when I get new people, because my day ones, they love my stuff to the point where I took about 2-3 years off. As soon as I announced that I'm back up and back in business, my day ones started ordering butter right off the bat. They're like, let me get it. And so that is so amazing. So I was talking to one of my coworkers before I left this morning, and I was like, you left your butter? Like, you left some? She was like, oh, girl, I know. She was like, I was so tired. I couldn't believe I left it. She was like she was literally standing there talking to me, rubbing it in her, putting it on her hands. She said, I just hate that when I have to wash my hands because it feels so good. She was like, so I got to put some more on. I said, well, good thing a little goes a long way, so you don't have to use a lot because they just got a little puck of butter, but it's a little goes a long way. It's not super thick. Of course, it's not greasy, but it's very hydrating and moisturizing and makes your skin really soft. And so then I have to think and say, well, Brandy, there are so many amazing companies out who are making body butter. They have all their different fragrances, this, that, and the third. What makes yours so special? Like, why should people buy yours or whatever? And I tell you, this is why people should buy mine. They should buy Roots and Remedy. Number one, the biggest thing, the main thing is I'm very intentional on why I'm making the butter or any of my products, my soaps, my oils, my scrubs. I'm very intentional on why I make what I make. There's a reason why I took 3 years off, because I had to make sure my energy and my spirit was right when I make this stuff, because I'm very intentional on why I make what I make and who I make what I make for. The products that I'm making to create long-term customers. I'm not trying to get customers. I mean, I appreciate those, but my customers they're solid. So once you start using my stuff, you're gonna want to keep using it because of the way it makes you feel, the benefits of what I do, what I make. So that's that. And then what makes mine different from other people's is what I put into it, with the ingredients that I use. I'm not just using shea butter. I'm not just using oil. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not just using brown sugar. No, there's more that goes into what I do besides just buying some shea butter, whipping it up, throwing some fragrance in it, and packaging it up and saying, here you go. That's not what I'm doing at all. I use herbs that are made to heal and protect your skin. I have researched the particular herbs that I use. I have researched the benefits of those. I don't overload my butters with a whole bunch of added products. I don't use 5 different oils when I make my body oil, because I don't feel like you need that to get the benefits that I'm trying to give you, which is moisturization, hydration, and protection. I don't feel like I need 2 to 3 different butters to give you the feel and the results that you are looking for, which is non-scaly skin, moisturized skin, and non-itchy skin. I got some customers who use my soaps, my goat's milk soap, because they have very, very sensitive skin, and they can't just go out and buy Dove or Dial or something and expect their skin to be okay. It becomes inflamed. So then they come to me to buy my soap to counteract that, so that they can, in their grooming or self-care routine, use the Doves and stuff. They get the Roots and Remedy soap to combat that. One of my customers, sweet baby, she told me that, the other day, what is she gonna do when I get too old to make it? Because she's been using my soap for so long that what else is she gonna use? She's tried other soaps, didn't work, didn't do what she needed it to do. So then I make it for her, no problem. And so I say all that to say, there's so many options out there, and you are free to try whatever options that you want. But if you want something that is made intentionally and with things that are researched and proven to help your skin, I'm not claiming any magic or anything like that, because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a woman who loves herbs and who's learning how to become an herbalist, and I research these herbs to find the right ones to use to help skin. And so, just check out what I got. Try for yourself to see if you rock with it. My sugar scrubs are amazing. They give you a beautiful glow because it's the turmeric, and of course I'm using my herbal infused oil in that. My glow bar. There's a turmeric and oatmeal goat's milk soap. People love it. Absolutely love it. So just check it out. I just thought I'd, pop my ish real quick this morning, because I'm feeling good about these people who never had my stuff before and they are loving it. So now I got to get in this house, get online, and order more fragrance so that I can be whipping up some butter. I am going to make some oil, but whip up some butter next week. That's all I'm going to be doing, is trying to whip up as much as I can before I hit the road again, so I have ready-made product on hand for when people want it, because that's something that I learned this week. I was just giving people samples, but I didn't have any product to sell on hand, and that's my fault, because that was me not realizing how good my stuff is, or that they will want it right then and there, and not being prepared. But you'll never catch me like that again. I learned my lesson. But don't sleep on it, because I only make small batches. I don't make a large amount. I probably make like 6 jars per fragrance at a time, if that, 4 to 6. That's how I do it. I don't make big batches. It's just me and my mixer. I just got a standard mixer. I don't have no industrial mixer. Maybe one day I might get it, but I like making small batches. It feels good. So, I know I've been talking, but if you made it this far, just click the link in the bio and order you some. Deuces.